Good afternoon, good evening, Newcastle, wherever you may be, and very pleasant welcome to Newswatch Nightly. And it's starting to sink in as a lot of comments about this morning's Newswatch, and things starting to, like I said, starting to sink in. People are starting to get the difference between fake news and somebody that's been out there and somebody that has a political agenda and somebody that fronts for somebody else. It's all coming out. And I'm glad to see that as we move along. And we've got plenty of things coming up to talk about as we get everybody along our network. And we have some special things to add. I got the opportunity this afternoon to go to Rotary. Now that was a rare treat, as prior to this, I was kept on my toes with some, we'll call them incidentals, okay? Because I'm going to be positive. No matter how many times people want to go negative, I'm going to talk about solutions rather than just be out there and not have any solution at all. Now, we will have Meet the Candidate coming on. And I'm going to tell you about that. But first, as I always say, and you remember it because we're Nctv45, the train. And the train is on the tracks, and Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to Nctv45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. Nctv45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. Nctv45 is the #1 media source locally. Nctv45, anytime on your time.
Pegley's Pasta Amore. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta Amore for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's. Right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Welcome back, as a very pleasant welcome, and let's give you that first look at weather, because I know you wonder. And wow, I didn't think we'd make it up to 71 today. 55% humidity, winds from the northeast, 30.27. When we came at you earlier, there was light rain, and we don't have that now. And check that out, just updated 5 minutes ago. Can't beat that. We'll get you local radar, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and a whole lot more right after we get to our Newswatch. And, well, I'm terribly excited because we got some great things happening here. And I'm going to pull this over here and throw it on the floor. Monday, I had a great opportunity. First of all, this morning, I'm glad I was as vocal as I was on those topics of the day because it just was ridiculous. And I'm cutting down the corner to find out what's going on as I continue to take the high road. I had the ability this afternoon to talk with Larry Williams. Now, he's a candidate for city council. And I loved my conversation with Larry. You're going to love that conversation too, because Larry's coming on with Meet the Candidate on Monday. I talked with the guy. He sounds, you make up your mind. Now, moving forward, on Tuesday, Mr. Moses, Norm Moses is going to be in. So, we don't tell you who to vote for here. We let the ideas and everything speak for themselves. But we do tell you if they say it and they don't mean it and it's in the store window, we'll tell you it's in the store window. How's that? No messing around here. No copying other guys, fronting for this guy, doing this, doing that, trying to do the hocus pocus. We're not doing that here at Nctv45. So, just so you know, we've had Meet the Candidate. It's been a public service. We're going to stay doing what we do. Now, that being said, celebrating 60 years of long life, 60th anniversary of the Pittsburgh Council for International Visitors doing business as a global Pittsburgh. You know, today when I went to Rotary, I got to tell them about Spanish Newswatch. And everybody was like impressed. Now, I speak French, I speak Italian. My Spanish is like this, but Judy speaks some great French and Spanish. So that's on today, and you can watch it. And they're celebrating the last 60 years of the Pittsburgh Council for International Visitors doing business in a global Pittsburgh, which since 2009 has served thousands of international visitors in the Pittsburgh region, asking visitors and hosts alike to challenge both how they see the world and how they participate. Now, isn't that a nifty thought? Participating with others and having more of a global reach to understand somebody else's point of view. Now, you don't have to really agree with them, but it always helps to understand them. I put that out there as we go further down the line in what's going on Newswatch. Now, here's the thing that's being talked about quite a bit. And this is, there's some interesting things that happen here at Nctv45, and I wish sometimes I could share all of them with you. Pennsylvania to launch online application for absentee ballots as part of Governor Wolf's commitment to making voting more convenient. Pennsylvania is launching a new application for voters to apply for online absentee ballots. With the November election just at hand, in August 2017, Governor Wolf launched online voter registration. 1.4 million voter registration applications or changes have been submitted. Now, the mobile-friendly online application at votespa.com, apply absentee, will go live on Monday the 16th. So, the election, okay, they can apply for them up until November 5th. Because then the election starts and you can't apply once you get the election. Now, I have one other thing to tell you, and I'm anxious to get you this, and I own the station, so if I have to get and reach sometimes, this came in, and I thought this was a very positive thing, so I thought I'd mention it to you. Yesterday, or earlier today, we found out that there's a big cross-country meet tomorrow at 3 at Flaherty. A new monument ceremony, okay, will be there. And Nctv45, the train, will be there. We want to honor those kids at a home meet. And as far as I know, we're the only media source in Newcastle that covered a cross-country meet. How about that? And they've won how many years in a row? And they've won in track how many years in a row? And basketball, and made the playoffs in football. Just throwing that out there in case, I know people try those negative things. So now, let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner. Find out what's going on in sports. I don't want to talk about the Steelers. That was tough. That was bad. It was like getting one of those sandwich cookies where I had a loss on Friday, I had a loss on Sunday, and in the middle, I probably had a good day. Just because I got to go to Vin Day Say. And then the Big Paulie Sports Bar. And I said hello to my friends at Cedars, which has excellent food. So let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle, 724.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello, and welcome once again to the Cedars Sports Corner. And yes, let's get to college football. William and Mary taking on Virginia. That on the ACC network. Wake Forest takes on Rice. That's on CBS Sports Network. Marshall takes on Boise State. Boise State's number 24. That's on ESPN2 and on the Pac-12 network. Sacramento State takes on Arizona State, those Sun Devils. Now, we are your home for high school football. We'll have the Newcastle South Ag contest. And so tune in and enjoy and watch those Red Hurricane. Now, in Major League Baseball, and St. Louis at Pittsburgh, 7:05 start. And Cleveland, they're at Minnesota for an 8:10 start. Elsewhere, you've got the Yankees at Boston, 7:10 start. Philadelphia at the Mets, 7:10 start. Texas is at Baltimore, 7:05. And the Cubs taking on Milwaukee, that's at 8 o'clock. Now, your late games, Colorado will be at San Diego, and San Francisco will be at the Los Angeles Dodgers. That is the Cedars Sports Corner report. And go to Cedars, get some great wings, and just enjoy. Get a cold beverage. Enjoy the games.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge. Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store or at their restaurant in Newcastle, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
And you know, I don't know why I feel like saying this, but I'm going to say it just because I think it's funny. You know, KDKA used to come on and they used to go, they had a sponsor. Augustine's Pizza Time, 3:15. Have you put your Augustine's Pizza in the oven for a nice afternoon snack? You know what? If I was home, I'd be doing that. Especially with some scamorzi from Arlington Market. You know, go old school. Now, UPMC, we don't get this too often from them, but UPMC's Children's Named Center of Care by Child Cardiomyopathy Foundation. The Heart Institute at UPMC's Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh has again been named Accredited Center of Care by the Children's Cardiomyopathy Foundation, a national nonprofit organization committed to improving health outcomes and the quality of life for children with cardiomyopathy, a chronically potential life-threatening heart disease that affects the heart and pumps blood through the body. This is the third consecutive year UPMC's Children's has been named an accredited center of care and is the only hospital in the region to receive this distinction. Cardiomyopathy is a complex disease and requires a team approach to comprehensive care. We must be We must have the best group of doctors, nurses, staff providing unwavering care and expertise for children with cardiomyopathy and heart failure, said Brian Feingold, MD, MS, medical doctor, heart failure and transplant programs, UPMC's Children's. The CCF accreditation shows that if your child is one of 100,000 who receives a cardiomyopathy diagnosis, UPMC's Children's is here to help. So, congratulations to UPMC. Now, I got another congratulations, and this kind of in the sports, kind of connected to Newcastle. So let's put it out there. Yesterday, I'm sitting there getting ready to watch the Steelers, and along comes the highlight show. And who is in the highlight show? But Malik Hooker, who sticks his hand out, and I mean, it was exposed, and snatches a one-handed interception out of the air in the end zone to save the score for the other team. Now, it has been named like the catch of the year, and it's the first game of the season. And he's from Newcastle. So there. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. And you know what? Malik, if or when you're watching or the news reaches you, great job. I love the design that you gave the kids for midget football as the junior varsity was finishing up. I told a kid to spread his arms so I could see his chest. Little MH with a crown, red and black. Way to go, guys. That looked great, Malik. And we thank you. Now, signs are up for this. And it's the 21st. Just to let you know, it's the Mercer Lawrence County Heart Walk. 9 a.m. registration, 10 a.m. the walk begins. Pearson Park, Neshannock Township. Heart disease and stroke continue to be the number 1 and number 5 killers in America. Cardiovascular disease claims 2,200 people locally each year. The Heart Walk promotes the importance of exercise as part of a heart-healthy lifestyle, while raising funds to continue the vital research, leading to, I have to look around sometimes because I wondered what he was doing, leading to the latest transplants for cardiovascular disease and stroke. So that's the American Heart Association, and that's out there. You know, as we keep rolling along right here on Newswatch. And going on tonight down in Elwood City, it's their Chef, Wine, and Ale event. Now, this is 6 to 9 at Shakespeare's Restaurant. And, you know, Shakespeare's when you go and then you kind of cross. Riverside's on the left and you're heading up the hill to the Brighton. Okay. This is an annual event. There'll be a 50-50 raffle, Chinese auction, silent auction, and a few other raffle items. The event is $50, $65 at the door. Call 724-758-5505. And have some great food. It'll be super. Trust me. People in Elwood know how to cook. Now, It's time to look at Lawrence County 45 weather. Currently, in the greatest castle in the world, 71 degrees, 55% humidity, and with that, winds are from the northeast at 9. Barometric pressure 30.27, dew point 54, visibility 10 miles. And let's look at the radar. Now, this out of Cleveland, and look up near Pontiac, Detroit, a lot of places our weather comes from. You got nothing. You got ground clutter in southwest of Cleveland. Looks pretty clear and really not too bad. Pittsburgh radar, and you know, you got to look at both. We give you both because we're in the middle of the two. We don't got a choice. It's coming one way or the other. And here you see the ground clutter towards Pittsburgh. Nothing to write home about there. So now, with all that said, it's time for Lawrence County 45 weather. Let's take a look and see what's going on the rest of your day, tonight, and this week. Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, after last night's mostly clear low of 53, and well, we're getting a little chilly, a little early taste of fall as we sweep through September. How's your Friday looking? And looking for those high school football games? Well, let's take a look. As you look at local radar, what you see is a lot of ground clover. How about clutter? Now, as you look at the national scene, you start to pick up the idea that the skies are clear, the tropical depression is out there, and other than that, not much going to affect our weather. So let's take a look. Friday, sunny, 75. Friday night, partly cloudy, 55. Carbon copy, Saturday, sunny and 74. Saturday night, partly cloudy and 54. Now Sunday, partly sunny, 74. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 54. Monday, mostly sunny, 74. Monday night, partly cloudy, 56. Tuesday, sunshine and 79. Tuesday night, partly cloudy and 62. And Wednesday, sunshine and 61. As that was Lawrence County 45 weather. Take a little jacket to the football game. It's going to be a little chilly tonight. And just get out there and enjoy. We're going to take this break.
Is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television.
Tonight's partly cloudy, low of 50. Happy Monday, and not too bad as you start the week out. After last night's partly cloudy, low of 54, how is your Monday and work week looking? Well, let's take a look at radar. And on local radar, yep, you got it. Ground clutter, we're going to have a lot of really nice weather as you go through the week. And nationally, you can see why, as very, very clear. Okay. So, your Monday, mostly sunny and 75. Now, Monday night, clear, 55. Tuesday gets a little warmer, sunshine and 82. Overnight low, 64 under partly cloudy skies. Wednesday brings the opportunity of rain. As you get up to 86, humidity builds. There's a chance of showers, chance of rain 40%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy and 65. Thursday, sunny, 80. Thursday night, partly cloudy, 61. Friday, mostly sunny, high of 81. And, Friday night, for those high school football games, as you get out there, it's a overnight low is 64. The scattered chance of rain is very minute. You should be okay. Next weekend, expect some rain on Saturday with a high of 78. And Sunday, clouds and 78. And, we're getting that fall type weather. Rain comes in. Once you get that first frost, you got that Indian summer, and then we'll be off and running. So keep watching Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll keep you tuned in for what's happening in Newcastle.
Is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Go & Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero-turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco & Sons, 724-652-69.
Penn, Ohio Bottled Water Company. Home, residential, commercial, water coolers. You can contact us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. We're fast, efficient, and we deliver water. We offer 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Contact us today at 724-498-4760.
Your family and friends will be pleased if you suggest dining at Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant in Newcastle. Lamb and chicken dishes, stuffed grape leaves, tabbouleh, hummus, kibbe, and so much more from their huge menu. When you're looking for something different for your dining experience, then Mary's is the answer. Many of their customers come in from nearby counties. Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant, located on Long Avenue in Newcastle. Call 724-652-2447.
Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
Hey, and how about that? You get some old weather, you get some new weather. Apologize for that. My son told me I had the wrong day involved. Look out. Now, the Sunshine Boys, well, they're at the Red Barn Theater Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th. And Al and Willie, as Lewis and Clark, were top-billed vaudeville actors for over 40 years. Now they aren't even speaking when CBS requests them for a history of comedy. Retrospective, a grudgingly reunion, brings the two back together, along with a flood of memories and the miseries and laughs. Story attempts to reunite two of TV for a TV reunion, despite their celebrated reputation. The two old men have not spoken in 12 years. This is going to be a great show, and tickets, you can purchase them online. They cost $13. Or you can call Red Barn at 866-710-8942. And people always ask us, do people in Mercer or Northern Beaver County, Butler County watch? You bet your bippy. They sure do. And how about this? Octoliber Augustine. You know what Octoliber Augustine? They're talking about Oktoberfest. Yes, it's Oktoberfest. It's the 6th annual Oktoberfest, Saturday the 14th and Sunday the 15th at Cascade Park. The Eintracht Singing Society, 2 fun-filled days of Oktoberfest and German culture. Enjoy German food and music. And a Stein holding contest, lots of beer and much more. Everyone is welcome. The cost, admission $3 to park, free admission, and it's 1 to 10 and 1 to 8. That's Saturday and Sunday. And you could sing. You think maybe I'm too Italian for that. I don't know. But hey, Oktoberfest, always fun. So get out and enjoy. And we used to have an Oktoberfest downtown, and it was spectacular. Lots of great memories with that, and I think it's capable that we could be getting back to having a great Oktoberfest. Why not at Cascade Park? It'll be super. Now, CYO basketball reunion tonight up in St. Camillus. And remember, October 20th, that's when they're having it. For those people that remember me and the fact that I coached football, little known fact that I coached basketball a lot longer. All the way back from 1983 up through till 94, and then in Ohio for a few more years before I came back and did stuff right here. Now, that's something you should think about. Now, here's a reminder, because I got my little reminder pad. See, it's always good to have your reminder pad. Monday, Larry Williams, he's a candidate for city council. He's going to be here. We have Norm Moses. He's going to be here. And we have quite a special group of people that it's just phenomenal. And I want to thank Larry for calling in. It was great talking with him. It was great talking with Norm. I had a very good afternoon that I got to see my friends at Rotary for the first time in a long time. And I really do mean a long time. And they are a great group of guys. I really love them. And Lunch was super. It was just a half hour because the phone started ringing. I was really kind of embarrassed, but what am I going to do? Hey, let's go and hear from these great sponsors who would love to hear from you. We'll be right back.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design, Brandon Cummings, Mower Operator.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Now we're back, and couple things to remind you about. Focus NC gathering place. Please take a look at that tonight. It's so very important. As I move through, especially like this weekend, you know, there were some things that happened in the course of this year that were very positive. I'd like to thank Dale and Michelle for one of them. The fact that we went to the cathedral last March and had the oneness, which I still have to sign up. That was very important because that created a gathering place where, you know, when we met at Rockies, we didn't all buy the same bunch of greens. Some bought endive, some bought Swiss chard, some bought collard, some bought turnip. But it was a gathering place where everybody exchanged ideas and respected one another. And I mention Rockies Market because I'm not seeing that gathering place. I'm not seeing it as I go through the course of the week. I tell you, if it's a Friday night, even if you don't have anybody playing, why aren't you going to the high school football game? No, you don't have to go to Newcastle. You can take advantage of Union, Laurel, Shenango, Neshannock, Wilmington, Elwood, wherever it might be. You'll see a neighbor there or somebody else that you'll be able to talk to. You know, I was out at Notre Dame, and when I was out at Notre Dame, I was sitting there watching Notre Dame Duquesne basketball game last November. And somebody said, "Hey, Nctv45. And I looked. He taught at the Laurel Institute in South Bend. He was from Laurel. When he was back home, he caught a glimpse of Nctv45 and enjoyed it. Where's your gathering place? That's why we're telling you about the events going on, to give you a chance to be neighborly, to give you a chance to see what's going on in these other communities. If you live in Union or Neshannock or Newcastle or Shenango, because we're all in this together. We were named after Sea Captain Lawrence. And hey, let's keep the ship floating, and let's definitely not go down with the ship. Now, as I leave you, I've got one thing to say. Well, and I'm going to give you one last look at weather, and that will be when I click this button. Currently in Newcastle, 71 beautiful degrees, 55% humidity, and things look like gorgeous out there as we've gotten the blue sky. Should be a nice evening. Make sure you get out and do something positive. And make sure that you tell a friend. And have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them Nctv45. We're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule. That's Nctv45. Right here in Newcastle, Lawrence County. Now make sure you get that second cup of coffee, iced tea, whatever it is you're drinking, and have a super evening in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.
Of the ocean, got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy.